Mayorkas has been fiercely criticized over his handling of the border. And I know you've come out and said this is more than just a policy difference. But at what point, sir, did the situation go from political policy differences with the Biden administration to one that you and your colleagues believe is worthy of impeachment?
Yeah, so, Homeland Security Committee, which I'm a part of, has been assembling for months now those different areas of congressional law, which, keep in mind, that's not just the members of Congress. That is a reflection of we the people. And the rule of law is the principle that nobody is above the congressional statutes. And no member of the judiciary, no bureaucrat, no president, no member of Congress. And so when you have a bureaucrat that our committee has identified 8 to 10 different areas of federal statute that they are purposely not enforcing and doing just the opposite, then at what point do we realize that whatever we tolerate, we empower? And so, yes, we have policy differences, but this is about the rule of law.
Yeah, I know, you're accusing him of willful refusal to comply with the law, breach of public trust. A lot of Democrats now crying foul over this impeachment push. As you know, you have House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries saying in part this. He said House Republicans have produced no evidence that Secretary Mayorkas has committed an impeachable offense. House Republicans have produced no evidence that he has violated the Constitution. This is a political stunt and a hit job ordered by 2 people, Donald Trump and Marjorie Taylor Greene. What's your response to that, Congressman?
Well, I think, that it's bogus that the Constitution itself says in Article 2, Section 4, the vice president, president, or civil officers can be impeached. And when you look at Federalist 65, Alexander Hamilton made the point that impeachment is to be reserved for people who abuse or violate the public trust. It goes on in that document in Federalist 65 to actually say that impeachment, based upon the British Parliament's use of it, is to be, quote, a bridle in the hands of the legislative body to be used upon the servants of the executive, of the government. And so what is a bridle for? You turn left, you turn right, and you sit down and you say, whoa. And when you have a Homeland Security Secretary who last month had the highest numbers in our nation's history, over 300,000. You go back just in 2017, we had the lowest numbers in 40 years in 2017 under the Trump administration. The only difference is the ideology. It's not a change of congressional law. That congressional law says plainly, when someone comes in this country illegally, they are to be detained until they are deported. Mayorkas sends out a letter to CBP in defiance of congressional law and says disregard that coming into this country illegally alone is not grounds enough for deportation. When it comes to parole, the Immigration Nationality Act actually says it's to be on a case-by-case basis. He has made it a $30,000 a month entrance to 5, 6, 7 different countries. He has flipped the will of the people on its head, and whatever you tolerate, you empower. It is time for Congress to stand up and act.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.